Hi everybody, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another loaf cutting video. It is Vintage Chic since restock day, and today is what, the 13th. So she actually posted like a time between, so it's gonna be between 4 and 9 p.m. which is like, oh my gosh. I don't know, I kind of like the morning ones. I can get it out of the way and not stress about it all day. But anyways, we're gonna do a loaf cutting video this time, and I will be talking through it. Hopefully the sound works and there is not a lot of dead air. But I am going to be chopping up this deluxe loaf in Chicago Outfit Leaves and Backwoods Barbie Overpour, and this is blackberry mango ginger ale satsuma strawberry cotton candy frosting. So that is what I am going to be melting. She does give you the bag that it comes in, which you can chop it up and put it right back into this bag if you like. Or she also has bakery bags that she does give you that you can put in the bakery bag as well. Either way is a good storing method, and either way is safe for the wax. So I took the wax out of the pan. So make sure you remember to take it out, and I put it in the microwave 30 seconds just like this, and then I flipped it upside down and did it for another 30 seconds. And then I have this little soap cutter that I got from Michael's, so we can just go ahead and I normally do use a scale, but I stopped. I mean, now I kind of know what size of wax I like to melt, so now I don't really measure it. So we'll just go ahead and start. So what I decided to do this time, because last time I really didn't have anything to talk about, so it was just like a lot of dead air. Here we go. That's how it looks. Gorgeous. And this one is the leaves. The Chicago Outfit are the leaves, I think, and the Backwoods Barbie is the Overpour. And this smells so good. Hoping you can see everything I'm doing. And so last time when I made a loaf cutting video, I had to like do the music, and I had a lot of people message me and say, oh, I like the talking one better, but I don't have anything to talk about. And I always tell you guys to leave me something to talk about, and y'all never do. Okay, so today I decided to just do like random facts about me. I saw people posting those 20 random facts about me, you know, or about yourself really, on Instagram. So I decided just to do a couple during the video. So these are so beautiful, and I love to put these in the bakery bags that have the little window because the wax is so pretty. I would really like to look at it. And so we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. One fact about me is that I am a military brat. Both of my parents were in the military. My dad was in the military first and the longest, and then my mom actually joined the military after they were already married and had my sister. So I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, but my parents were stationed in Greece at the time. So they just flew to Germany to have me, and then flew right back to Greece where we lived for a while, and then we went to go live in Spain for a little while after that, for a few years after that, until my dad finally retired, and then we finally moved to the States. That was my first time coming to the States, and then we lived in San Antonio. So, oh, look at this piece. It's all pretty much Backwoods Barbie, except for that little bitty piece right there. This is all the Overpour. So that's a lot of Backwoods Barbie. And Carrie, I think it's like Carrie Rose. She has an Instagram, and she has her own channel, and she did like a stash video, and in her video she was saying that she likes to put these kinds of loaves, the ones that have 2 cents in one, that she likes to put them in this kind of bag so that she can see like what she has. So if she just wants Backwoods Barbie, just plain Backwoods Barbie, she can just grab this piece and know that it's all Backwoods Barbie. She doesn't have to go like searching, which was like, dang, real, I didn't even think about that. So then if she wanted more of the overpour, then she can get like more of a piece that had the overpour. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you haven't checked out her channel, you should. She gets some awesome hauls. Big hauls too. Yeah, so military was one. And then I joined the military a little bit after high school. I went to college for like a year and then I joined the military. I graduated high school when I was 17, so I joined the military when I was 18. I joined the Air Force, of course. Those were both of my parents, so I joined the Air Force. And I did intel in the Air Force. I obviously did not make a career out of it. But it was an awesome experience. And I wish I made a career out of it. But I didn't. So I was in the military, did intel, and then when I got out, I worked for TSA, which is a Department of Homeland Security. TSA were the ones where you go through security when you fly the airport. So I worked there for years. That was pretty much the place I worked at the longest. I worked at Nationwide for like a month. And then I quit. After I worked at TSA, it's kind of hard to go from like, these are kind of crumbling, and I think they're crumbling because they're like super soft. I think that's why they're crumbling. Oh my gosh, I hope you could see. And it's kind of hard to go from working at like TSA, that type of environment, to go to sitting behind a phone. I am like a real people's person, and I like to see people, you know, face to face. It was just really hard for me, and I didn't really care to be on the phone at all. So I worked for TSA for years. It was a very stressful, and people hate your guts, man. Like, people hate you, and they just, oh my gosh, y'all don't even know. I've had people fart in my face. I've had people spit on me. I've had people, when I had to do pat downs on people, I've had women tell me like, oh, I bet you're liking this because I'm patting them down. Like, oh, I bet you're getting off on this right now. And, oh, you know, saying all this stuff to me. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not even a lesbian, so I don't even like you. And like, oh gosh, like, people are just so rude. And there's so many crazy stories. Which leads me into another random fact about me, is that I love telling stories, which I'm sure you guys already know because all my cutting videos are like chit chatty videos. Oh my gosh, these are all breaking. This is just like the worst. These are all breaking. So yeah, I love telling stories. And when I used to work at TSA, I used to always have just like crazy stories of like stuff that would happen during the day. Like, just every single day when I would get home, especially my sister, she'd always be like, tell me what happened today. She's 10 years older than me, but she'd always be like, tell me what happened today at work. And so I'd always be telling my family just random crazy stories and stuff that would happen. So yeah, it was a crazy and hard job, but it was really fun. And I think the last random fact about me I would have to say is that I love motorcycles, and I used to ride motorcycles a lot, and I owned 2 motorcycles, but my favorite one and the very first motorcycle that I owned was a Gixxer 600. It's a pretty, you know, decent motorcycle. I'm only like 5'1" on a good day. So yep, that is it. Those are all the random facts about me that I have for right now. And that is everything cut up. That's as far as I clean my knife. I never like properly clean it. That's as good as it gets. So as you can see over here, those are all of our cut up pieces. I am going to let those cool for a little bit until they're like actually completely cool, and then I'll pack them up in the bakery bag and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe if you have any other questions or anything else like any topics that you'd want to hear me talk about or anything like that, please feel free to leave those down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.